Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
Good
boy.
morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, sir?
Hey, good morning, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm here to do another show with you, man.
Is that a birthday balloon behind you? What's that? What's that?
Birthday balloon, man. Turned 50 yesterday. Turned 50.
All right, 50 whole good years. Good 50 whole good years. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Felix. We're glad to have you here with us this year again. I'm just excited to do another show with you. I see you got your hockey jersey on. What team you got today?
Got the Blackhawks. That's who they played last night. Even though they won, the Red Wings won. I said I'll wear the loser today.
All right, okay. I had to wear my Red Wings. 6-0 since they got the new coach. Well, 6-1 since they got the new coach, 6 in a row. But we're gonna get to that. First of all, we want to start off by saying thank you so much for joining us again on Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. We want to give a shout out to everybody who comes out and supports us every week. We got the Wiz that lives in Oz in the background working this magic. Thank you to Mr. Marcus Holmes, doing great daddy uncle duty today. And we want to say hello to him and Miss Autumn as she makes her way back down here to the great state of Texas. And we want to just say thank you to everybody that comes out every week. And don't forget to click like, click share, get on the phone, text somebody, get somebody DM and let them know, hey, we back. We here. We on Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm simulcasting right now. I'm watching us on YouTube on my TV. I'm looking at us on LinkedIn on my phone. And I got us right here in front of us. So it's a great day, and all is working well. And we're going to get started. Let's start by saying rest in peace, Mr. Abraham Mitchell. Do you know who Mr. Abraham Mitchell is?
No. Who is that?
Mr. CIAA. He is very famous for every year when they had a CIAA tournament for the men and the women. Every time it's a break between games or between quarters, between halves, he come out with a new suit. He come out with a new fresh suit. I mean, like zoot suit or some kind of something. And he was always famous for that. I can remember when Tom Joyner would go down there every year for the CIAA tournament, and him and J. Anthony Brown would have an outfit contest. And one time, J. Anthony Brown had an outfit where he had some lights up on this suit. So he had to turn the lights off in the building, and he lit up the whole stadium because he had all these lights on this suit. For making everything happen down there. Also, we want to say send prayers out to everybody in Los Angeles. I personally know people who have lost homes out there. A good handful of good friends who have lost their homes out there. So prayers out to the people we know and don't know. And hopefully those insurance companies do what they're supposed to do to make sure everything is taken care of and make sure those people are taken care of whole. Because you pay a lot of money over the years for your insurance. And I want them to be able to take care of them and get them taken care of the right way. A lot of people saying that it's some sabotage going on down there, out there in Los Angeles and in the California area. And I hope that is not true. But if it is, whoever it is get that started, I hope they prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. And like we say in our community, put them under the jail. Absolutely. I hope that's what happens. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Our topic of the week, as voted on by who? By you, our wonderful viewers, the people who come check us out every day, is Wild Card Weekend. We got 6 games going on over the next couple days. Next 3 days, as a matter of fact. 3 today, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Monday night. We got the Chargers and Texans, Steelers and Ravens, Broncos, Bills, Packers, Eagles, Commanders, Buccaneers, and Vikings and Rams on Monday night. I just think it's funny that the AFC was on Saturday and the NFC is on Sunday and Monday. Are they going to flip it like that next week? I got a feeling they will. That's probably normally how they do it to get everybody their equal time and equal coverage. We usually got Prime. We got a game on tonight. The Broncos and Bills, I think, come on tonight on Amazon Prime. Everybody getting involved. ESPN, ABC, CBS, NBC, everybody. They're all making money. All making money off the NFL train. You got any thoughts on these games? Any upsets? Let's go through them. I know we're gonna give our predictions in the end. What are your thoughts on Chargers Texans?
I mean, it's a good turnaround story, right? Cousin Jimmy came to the rescue, right? He got him in the playoffs. I don't think they're going nowhere though. I think the Marco Ryans now. I think the Texans is, the end of the fairy tale stops today. And I mean, I'm just waiting to see them people from here get eliminated, and then that'll be settle everything for me. And I don't have to hear that crap no more.
We'll have that conversation next week. We'll find out who they play next week. It's gonna be a doozy of whoever they play. Let's see, Steelers and Ravens. We got the Steelers going to the Ravens. They playing each other for the third time. They split during the regular season. The first time the Steelers jumped on the Ravens, made them look like the JV team. Next time the Ravens they played them at home. It's been a home and home series. Ravens made the Steelers look like the JV team. You got what they call the rubber match in Baltimore. What's your thoughts on that one?
He missing Zay Flowers, so that's the key addition. But I mean, I'm tired of Mike Tomlin, man. It's time to move on, man. For real. I know that. I know you like the Steelers, and that's your test time. The time Mike been there, 18 years?
18, 19 years, yep.
Have
yet to have a losing season. Only man in NFL history never to have a losing season.
Time for Mike to go, man. I'm tired of Mike.
I tend to agree with you. Not because he's doing a bad job, but at some point, you're going to get tuned out. Yeah. And I don't know how much they really listen to him anymore.
Right.
He is the man in there. Everybody love him. Everybody, they sing to his tune. Whatever tune he humming, they humming it too. But he's not having the same effect. And I don't think he should be fired because of his success. I think it would be more along the matter of him saying, "Hey, it's time for me to do something else. So go somewhere else." And I honestly, if I'm him, I'm not going nowhere. I'm right there. Hey, they support me. The Rooney family got his back. They bring in the players. They don't bring, they've never traditionally paid a lot of money to anybody. Yeah. The only person they've ever really paid is the quarterback that retired in history. Roethlisberger. They gave AB some money, but that's so few and far between. They don't pay people. They just don't. That's just not their thing. So I can understand why they're only so good, and that's how it's going to be for them. We want to say hello to Stephen Harris. We got Mr. Will. I think that's my big brother saying hello to you guys. Steve said, "How about turning it around?" And hello, sportsman. Campbell's the coach of the year. That's very well could be so. Big brother said, "Good morning, my brothers. Happy Sports Day to all." Felix, face purple, crying. Oh, okay. And Lions all the way. Lions all the way. All right. Let's see here. We got the Broncos and the Bills. We got the coach found his playbook, and he's going over to the cold, playing the cold. What you think?
Oh, Buffalo, man. Buffalo not gonna really see no serious competition to the next round or the divisional round. But this or now,
if there is a coach that can beat them at home, it is that coach. But I don't think his quarterback has enough experience to play in that environment and to go take that team. They play in the cold. They play in Denver. Yeah. But that Buffalo cold is a whole different kind of cold than that Denver.
Different cold, yep.
Whole different kind of cold. If they were in if they were in Denver, I would say a little bit more to that side, but I'm gonna wait to give my actual prediction till later. But that's gonna be a very intriguing game. That's definitely old school American Conference game before they join the NFL. And we got the Packers and the Eagles. Eagles at home playing against the Packers. Jordan Love, he was supposed to be. They took him off the injured reserve, and so they getting ready for that great game out there. What you think?
Well, they missing Deshaun Watson. I mean, not Deshaun Watson, but Christian Watson. That's a key. That's a big third down key right there. So, over with. It'll be over with. It's gonna be Philly.
You say Philly's done, or the Packers are done?
No, Green Bay's done.
Okay. I can definitely see that. But history says that the Packers went on the road last year and jumped all over Dallas. Let's see if they can do the same thing when they go to Philly. Going to Philadelphia itself is tough. You go to a city that kill their own people, that jump on bomb on their own people.
Right.
You got a tough task going.
In the financial, yeah.
That's a tough task. You got the Commanders and the Buccaneers. You got another rookie quarterback going up against a veteran in the veteran stadium and the pirate ship. What you think about that one?
I mean, they can do it. The Commanders can do it. I'm not saying they will. It depends on which Baker Mayfield show up. If Baker Mayfield in Cleveland, then yeah. If Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay, then you got to change. I mean, Todd Bowles is a good coach, good defensive mind. But like I said, it all depends, man. Depend on what Baker Mayfield show up. Because you can't get down to them and think you about to come back like you did last week. That's not going to happen. Not in Tampa, maybe in Washington, but not in Tampa.
Okay. I think it's a very intriguing game. Once again, you got the rookie who has nothing to lose, and all of the moxie right now is on the on Tampa at home. They want to take a next step after losing to Detroit last year. They want to get something back what they didn't get last week, so they can try and move forward. I like this game a lot. I'm gonna probably make sure I do my best to watch that game tomorrow. I like that rookie. I didn't think he was gonna do as well as he did. I have to give him his credit. I did talk a little junk about him at the beginning of the season, and draft day and stuff. But he didn't shut me up. I'm a believer. But we're gonna see when I get my prediction what it look like. Monday night. We got Skull versus the Skullheads in Los Angeles. That game has been moved to Arizona due to the wildfires in the Los Angeles area. At this point, you got a neutral site game. No one that really has a home field advantage. Who at this point, who does that advantage go to? Does it go to the Vikings because they're on the road anyway, or is it the Rams because they're on the road and where they should have been a home game? What you think?
I think it goes to the Rams because they healthy. They got healthy at the right time. Now, do they beat the Vikings? I don't know because we don't know what Sam Darnoldson gonna show up. If the one that showed up last week, then yeah, the Vikings going back home. But if the one that showed up the 14 games before that, it all depends. But like I say, Sean McVay always feel he the smartest guy in the room. So it all depends, man. It's gonna be a good game. Because like I say, they healthy at the right time. For once, he got all his weapons right. And Nakua and Cup, they gonna get, and then they got the running back. So yeah, all depends.
Okay, all right. I have to agree with you on that one. That's gonna be a great game. You got Matt Stafford playing with house money. He got his championship, and he just playing. He's out there playing because he literally has nothing to lose. Everything from here for him is gravy on the biscuit, gravy on the grits, gravy on his pork chop, gravy on everything for him. He got his money, he got his Super Bowl, and he just go out. Right now, he's trying to really cement. He's gonna go to the Hall of Fame. He's trying to cement whether he's gonna be a first ballot, second ballot, or third ballot. And that's what
that's the thing. If they go off that Detroit career, he a third ballot. If they go off that Rams career, he a first and second ballot. So it all depends.
To me, if you go off that Detroit career, he a fifth ballot.
Well, I mean, Matt D had some good games here, but nah, the overall, no, Matt is no. So
yeah, but you look at a lot of those yards he had those yards when the game was out of reach. Excuse me, those games, when he would get those points and get a lot of that yardage, they'd be down 35-13. As you know, he put up 200 more yards. So you got to look at it like that.
Yeah,
I look at it like that. All right, we're gonna jump over to the NFL. We got some NFL news, of course. We got to talk about the Lions a little bit. Lions 31-9 last week over the last Sunday night over the Vikings, and I was very happy to see that. I made sure I got back home in time to see that game. I want to make sure I welcome back Anzalone. I knew all along having him back on that defense would make a really big difference. They still were able to run the ball a little bit more than I thought they would be able to. But that pass defense across the middle made a big difference having him out there and picking up those keys a lot quicker than the backup guy. Backup guy's a backup guy for a reason. That's just how it goes. Do you think they could do it again if they have to play each other again next week?
If the Vikings had to play the Lions?
Yes.
You know what? Sometimes it's hard to beat a team 3 times, right? It is. And you at home. The Lions, man, I'm not sold. I'm just not sold. I'm not sold on Mr. Gamble, dog. I'm not sold. And I mean the job you did, you didn't lock up the receivers. The quarterback you just got him out of his rhythm. So I can't say, oh yeah, the Lions are for real. Nah, because you're not gonna get that with Jalen Hurts. When you play the Eagles, if you make it to the Eagles, you're not gonna rattle Jalen Hurts like that. And they got Saquon back there, and they got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and they got a tight end. They got just what you got. But like I told you prior to this show, they have 2 things that you used to have. 2 former employees. That he knows the defense. He was part of CJ Gardner-Webb was part of the defense.
Slay was part of the defense. Slay was gone by the time Aaron got there.
Who?
Slay was gone by the time that Aaron got there. That Aaron Glenn got there.
The scheme hasn't changed. It's the same thing. Scheme hasn't changed. Only difference was you had dumb Patricia, right? He was the head coach. Aaron Glenn was still there, right? Scheme hasn't changed.
That man, just to hear his name makes me go, ugh.
Man, they talking about he one of the candidates for the Patriots job. It's him and Mike Vrabel. I mean, at the end of the day, man, look, if they're gonna take care of their own, they show you that. Jared Mayo, even though they fired him after 1 season, they take care of their own. Me personally, I never would have got affiliated with that organization. That organization and the Cowgirls. I would never play for Jerry or my man. They horrible, man. When it comes to that, they're horrible. Business-wise, they're horrible. As far as winning championships and all that, I mean, you can't take credit away. They have a dynasty in New England, right? Okay. But as far as the business-wise, I would never play for them. Never. And I think that was just the part of the Jared Mayo was just, here we just gonna put a little more, because he can write that off in his taxes, right? Right. I just put this, we're gonna give you a little extra incentive. Here's a little extra change to go play with, and there it is.
It's like what was the Houston coach that they fired after 1 year after he won that last game? What was his name?
You talking about Lovie Smith?
Lovie Smith. And they wanted to get the 1 seed so they can draft the kid that's in Carolina, but they want to get CJ Stroud.
Right. They got no, you're talking about what's his name? The won the Heisman at Alabama. I know you're talking right.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Bryce Hunter.
Yeah, they wanted Bryce Young, but they settled for CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud and led them to the playoffs 2 years in a row. So I think at the end of the day, what Lovie Smith did worked out, even though he got fired after 1 year.
Well, Winston said they was a bad organization, even when he was there. The quarterback for Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, he said it.
Let's say it again.
Deshaun Watson said he was a bad organization when he was in Houston.
Yeah.
So they just some organizations are good football wise, and some organizations are good business wise. I have yet to see one that's good business wise and football wise. They gonna slack. If one is good with football, they gonna slack in the business wise. If one is good in business, they gonna slack in the football. I have yet to see one that's top right there with both.
I can think of one but every now and then they slip, and that's Green Bay.
Nah, Green Bay not one either. Green Bay, no, they ain't been to the Super Bowl in 10 years.
The next one would be San Francisco.
Nope, they ain't been there. They ain't been there forever. No, the only one that you can really say because they won over a period of time would be New England. But no, because they no. Like Miami, they trash. The Giants, they trash. The Bears are my man need to get out of there while he can, because they're gonna end up getting him hurt. You see what they did to my man. You see what they did to Fields, Justin Fields. Mm-hmm. There's no way I could have went there. I would have avoided that.
Well, the rumblings was that he really didn't want to go to Chicago, but he didn't want to be that guy. It's not like
he got to be that.
He can't be Eli. You know, and we know why. As an African-American man, you can't be like that. Shedeur can do that because his daddy gonna have his back, and his daddy's a former NFL player. Correct. If he did that coming into the league saying, I don't want to go here, this is not a good organization for me, they'd have nailed him to the wall. Well, we got a question from a viewer, and I know I can't ignore this question from Miss Autumn Nicole Holmes. What would y'all think about Tyreek Hill comes to the Lions since he wants to lead the Dolphins? And would that be a good business move or a football move?
No,
I think Tyreek should stay right where he at.
He shouldn't have never left Kansas City. But the reason I get why he left Kansas City, because it wasn't involved around Tyreek. It became around Mahomes, and it became around Kelsey. And Tyreek is a diva, and he wants to be treated as a diva. And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. But you went to Miami within the first training camp. Oh, I got a better quarterback than I had that I won with the Super Bowl. So now you started throwing shade. So then it was like, then you had the incident when you got pulled over with the police and Calais Campbell and all that. Okay, I get it. Now, because just your first year sitting at home, oh, I'm out, I'm good. No, that's not a good move, because if you brought him, at the end of the day, to answer her question, at the end of the day, you're about to start over in Detroit, because Aaron's going to leave. Ben Johnson, you seen it last night with Dan Campbell at the podium. He know they about to leave. Now you're going to have to start over. Your offensive line is not about to be the same. And not to mention, like I told y'all before, you got to start paying. They not about to be paying. The players about to go out the door. Jameer going to go out the door. J-Mo about to go out the door. All of them going to leave, because you're not going to pay. You're going to have to pay Kobe. You're going to have to pay Mr. Joseph. And you can't say, well, we want to take a little bit more look. No, he did what he was. He did the job. Pay the man for the job. You're going to say with Hutch, oh, we got to evaluate your injury. Hutch going to be like, okay, I'm good. I'm gone. Look at the past and look at now. Why did Sue leave? Oh, Sue was bad for the culture. His offseason tirades had nothing to do with his on-field stuff. He did what he's supposed to do on the field. Oh, he's not good for the culture. What culture? You haven't had a culture down there since Barry left. Where's the culture? Then you went back after Calvin to get the money because Calvin left. Huh? That's what we doing? It's over, man. I keep trying to tell you. Brad Holmes is Puffy, and Dan Campbell is Farnsworth Bentley. And Sheila Ford Hamp is Little Kim.
Little Kim.
Tell me where I'm wrong. I'll show you where I'm right.
Wait a minute. So Brad Holmes be wearing fur coats, throwing some. What do you say?
Take that. Yeah.
Take that. Dr. told me that we not stop. Dr. told me we won't stop.
Yeah, we won't stop. Yeah, Lil Kim, yeah.
That's funny. All right, that's a good transition. Going into the Pro Bowl, we got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going. Penei Sewell, Kirby Joseph, and Jack Fox, the punter. We got all phases of the game. We got two offensive guys, one defensive guy, and a special teams guy. The Eagles' Lane Johnson was upset that he didn't make it over Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell made his second year in a row. He said, look at his stats. He should have gone over Penei Sewell. I say Penei Sewell gone. When you got a tackle out there running routes and out there running people over, you ain't doing that. So when you start doing that on the football field, we talk about you being all pro. I'm not saying you're not a good blocker. I'm not saying you're not a good pass blocker, run blocker. Penei Sewell give up one sack all season? Hey, I get it. I understand. Plus, this team is in first place, and that goes along with it, too. We got Bloody Sunday Monday in the NFL. Jared Mayo out after 1 year, fired on Sunday. He didn't even make it to the press conference. They got rid of him before that. We got Doug Peterson out in Jacksonville. You got Antonio Pierce out in Las Vegas. And then the crazy of all, Chicago trying to fill their slot. Jerry Jones blocked Mike McCarthy for the Chicago interview. We talked about this one. My first thought was, why wouldn't he let him go? So is he trying to block Mike McCarthy, let Chicago hire somebody, then fire Mike McCarthy? Or does he really want to bring Mike McCarthy back? What you think?
That's what you said. When I look at this situation, I look at the situation with T.O. again. All over again. He brought T.O. in the office. He took a white sheet, laid it over the table, said, this is you and this is us. We love you, but we got to let you go. It's the same equivalent to you don't want that girl to be with nobody, but you don't want her neither. There it is. There's a straight down the middle. I don't want you to go to the Bears, but I don't want you neither. But I'm going to wait till the Bears. Because let the Bears, right now they can interview Ben Johnson. Right now they can interview Aaron Glenn. They can interview all these candidates. Let the Bears hire somebody Monday. Mike McCarthy it'll come across first take. Dallas has fired him. Because now it's more of, now who you going to go to?
Mm-hmm. So you sure he's not over there singing cheaper to keep him, cheaper to keep him.
See, the thing is, Jerry Jones is like Sean McVay. They think they're the smartest guys in the room. Man, you ain't been irrelevant in over 20-some years since the last time y'all won a Super Bowl. Now you got Micah Parsons. Oh, we ready. We going to be back next year. It's already done started. It's already done started, and we ain't even through with this year. How y'all going to be back and y'all wasn't even relevant this year? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like watching the Little Rascals when you watch the Dallas Cowboys. Like Spanky, Alfalfa, not Alfalfa, Albalfa. That's what I call it, Albalfa. It's just like watching our game. It's hilarious, man. It's a clown show.
I like that analogy. I like that a lot.
It's a clown show out there, man. Jerry is Spanky. You know what I'm saying? Michael Parsons is Albalfa. Buckwheat is, man, you take your pick who Buckwheat is. Dez. Not Dez. What's my man name? The wide receiver. Hey, you take your pick on who them. Even one of them is Petey, the dog. Man, stop, man. It's a clown show.
Jerry Jones Jr. Little Jerry is Petey.
Little Jerry is Pete. Yeah. Like, do you like a cold shower or a hot shower? I take a hot shower. What do you say? I take a cold shower anytime.
All right. Well, moving on to college football. The championship game is set. We got Notre Dame versus Ohio State. On Thursday night, we had Texas and Thursday night we had Notre Dame and Penn State. That game went down to the end. It ended in a very much of a James Franklin way. I remember Texas said this might go into overtime. Both teams are out there playing well, playing against each other. They go down to kick that field goal late. Of course, not much time left on the clock. Go ahead and throw. You got a high percentage of them catching that ball on the Hail Mary on the tap back than you do on the hook and ladder at the 40-yard line and with a throwback. Quarterback don't do but throw the ball out of bounds anyway. As soon as he let that ball go, I said, "Ooh, out of bounds." Still right on out of bounds. He was too excited. That's not the right play. I know they practice that in practice, but to me, that I would never run that play if I'm a coach.
They never been there. You can't fault that. They never been there. It's like when you take a Division II team, a Division I team that's never been in the NCAA tournament, and they put eventually the glass slipper not gonna fit, right? Right. That's what Penn State was this year. You gotta have an underdog in these situations. The underdog this year was Penn State. They got, if you think about it, they got the easiest of the draw.
Yeah. Penn State, they should have won that game, honestly.
No.
They really should have won that game.
I think they have a little bit more offense than them. Tough games like that, he folds. He folded when you had, at that time, Ohio State was number 2 in the country. You had them on your home field, and you couldn't score from the 1. They not built for that. And in the case of Dan Campbell, they not built for that. They're not built. Them type of games, they not ready. It was easy to beat Boise State. That was a one-dimensional team. All they did was get a ball to my man. They thought my man was going to run over Penn State as well as I because I took Boise State, right? But once they shut that down, okay, now here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame was they got a good quarterback. They had a good tight end. They had a good running back. The defense is okay. The difference between Brian Kelly's Notre Dame and Marcus Freeman Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman got Notre Dame humble. Notre Dame then went from being the bad Notre Dame to everybody likes Notre Dame now. Notre Dame and the Cowboys were the same. Their fan bases lived in Fantasy Island. Notre Dame, the Dallas Cowboys, and the University of Michigan, they all got the same fan base. They all have the same fan. They live in Fantasy Island.
Yankees too?
Who?
The Yankees too?
The Yankees too. They all believe in the Great Pumpkin. They believe the Great Pumpkin brings toys and stuff. Bro, I'm being serious. Show me where I'm wrong. I'll show you where I'm right. They believe the Great Pumpkin. He brings toys on Halloween. Okay. You got people. I have people right now telling me with an 8-5 record, they're happy in Ann Arbor. Man, get out of here. That's ludicrous. That if Bo done turned over 5 times in his grave. 8-5, man, stop.
Well, I have to agree with you. Last night we got Texas and Ohio State. Was a great game here in the DFW area over in Arlington at Jerry's World. Ohio State outlasted them down the stretch. I didn't think they. I said 28-21. It was 21-14. Your score was something. So you got the 14 right. I got the 28 right. We put our scores together. We got it. We both said Ohio State. I thought Texas would have been a little bit tougher down the stretch because they played some bigger games than Ohio State this year. I thought that even though I did pick Ohio State to win, watching the game, I thought that it was Texas's game to lose, not Ohio State's game to win. And the biggest call of the day was right at the end of the first half where they kicked off to the kid and the announcer says, there could be a house call at any moment. Next you know, he running down the sideline. He in the end zone. And the former roommates make the biggest plays against each other. Number 33 sacks is old roommate. And
Quinn Ewers and Sawyer. Yeah. I mean, that's how. It was scripted to end like that, right? Former roommates. Quinn Ewers transferred to Texas. But you know what's funny? Just imagine if Quinn Ewers would have stayed at Ohio State.
They probably would have won that. Well, they still would have won it. I like Quinn Ewers. He got a lot of mocks. He got hurt. Well, he'll be a good backup in the next level. He'll be a career backup. The clipboard with the headphone on. Yeah, he'll be a career backup. He'll make some money as a backup. He'll come in, play 3 or 4 games for somebody, keep them alive, keep hope alive on the team. So I think that'll be his role moving forward. So good luck to that young man. All right. Once again, don't forget to click like, click share. Get out there and get this book right here. We get it in the camera. Great for this journey every day. By who? That man in the background. That young man right there, Mr. Marcus Holmes. Did you know he does great things on the internet with terms of HR and show you how to get a job? Lean in. Let me tell you about it. Go on TikTok. Go on Instagram. Go on Facebook. And he'll tell you. Right now, he got the top things. What is it? The top 20 questions about getting a job. I just saw that the other day. Which one is something close to that? But he gonna tell you how to formulate your questions to ask the people, how to answer your questions correctly in a star manner. He gonna tell you all the right things to do when you go to get your job. So go on, talk to that young man, get you a consultation, and he gonna get you right for 2025. He gonna get you that next level job you have. You making 40 grand, you want to make 80. You making 80 grand, you want to make 150. You got to be able to go into the job the right way, dress the right way, looking the right way, shoes shined up. You got to look right. If you're a young lady, you got to have on the right suit. You got to have on the right clothes. He's going to tell you how to do all that stuff. Who you need to go see about that? The one, the only, Mr. Marcus Holmes. Get that young man in. Get that young man in here. All right. Let's get back to it. We got NBA. NBA right now, the Pistons are 19-19, 3-1 since last week. They are now in 8th place, 14.5 games behind the Cavaliers. And the big talk right now is about Cade Cunningham being an all-star. Is he an all-star?
No, man. Dude, man, no. You know what my take is with that guy, man. Okay, he's a good captain. That's about all you're gonna get out of me. No, I wouldn't know. Jaden Green.
I would say according to his numbers, yes. Is he putting up all-star numbers? Yes. Is this team better than what it was last year? Yes. Is it due to Cade, or is it due to the coach? Because the team that he left got the best record in the NBA.
Might be due to the coach. Might be. Because at the end of the day, to piggyback off of your thunder, when it come down to the crunching towards the later part of the season, is he going to be able to take y'all to that next level? Is he going to be able to take you to the buy-in of the playoffs? No. Because Jaden ain't there. Him and Jaden Ivey don't even mesh well. Like Isaiah and Joe, they meshed well. Chauncey and Rip, they meshed well. They don't mesh well. You could put Joe, back when Joe and Isaiah was together, you could put Joe on Jordan and Isaiah would light up Paxson. See what I'm saying? They mesh together. That don't mesh together. Jaden Ivey can go get before the injury, go get his own shot, put the ball on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. Cade can't do that, man. Cade, nah, man. Nah. Not a fan. You'll never see me.
That one was going to leave. I just didn't think it would be by injury. And I didn't want the kid to get hurt.
No, that's part of the game. We never want to see nobody get hurt on this show.
I saw Ivy staying and Cade leaving is what I saw. But it still can happen. It still got, at this point, that would probably be the more logical thing anyway. When you got an injury, you coming back to your team. Nobody's going to pick you up yet. They want to see what you're going to do when you come back after your injury. And that will leave Cade with the possibility, even though he just signed a new contract, of going somewhere else. And I still see that happening. Right now, we got some good things happening in the college hoops. Michigan State is atop the Big Ten at 13-2, 4-0 and having 7 straight wins. In second place are the Wolverines, 12-3, 4-0, having 4 straight wins. At the beginning of the season, did you think that both teams would be atop the Big Ten right now?
No, because I didn't think like I keep trying to say, bring Jawan back. I got a chance to watch him the other night against UCLA. Bring Jawan back, man. For real. The Dusty May, I don't know too much about him. I'm not trying to know too much about him. I'm not a Wolverine fan. Bring Jawan back, man.
I think that he's a good fit there, honestly. And they're playing the style of basketball that Michigan traditionally likes to play.
With Wolf and bring Jawan back, man.
I'm going to say it again. They're playing the style of ball that they traditionally like to see in Michigan, which is pass, screen, backdoor cut, post up, pass. That's cold for something. I'm not going to say it out loud. That's cold. What I'm saying is cold. Cold, CODE, for a style of play with a certain type of player. And they're playing
that would be Hoosiers. Is that what you're leaning to? Hoosiers?
Yes.
When, what was my man name? Gene Hackman told him everybody touched the ball 5 times before we put this ball in the air. Is that what you're saying?
that type of thing, yes, they're playing that type of basketball.
That type of basketball not gonna get you nowhere. Because when the tournament come and you meet a mid-major that can run up and down the court, you ain't gonna have time to pass, pick, drop down, step. No, you ain't gonna have time to do that. The X's and O's gonna go out the window.
And they do a lot of that. They do a lot of high screens. Them 7-footers get the ball at the top of the key, and they drive and dribble into the hole.
Where did he come from anyway? Where did Dusty May come from?
Exactly. I forget what school was it.
Exactly.
He came from a mid-major.
I'm good. Hey, I put to you like this: when Steve Fisher took over for my man that ended up going to Arizona State, you seen the changes, right? And then Steve went out and got Jawan, Jalen, Chris, and all. You seen the change. I don't see no change.
Well,
I see maybe Sweet 16, maybe.
Honestly, I I'm not gonna lie. I do like that style of play that they're playing because it fits the type of players that he has. He's putting a square peg in a square peg. He's playing the type of players in the way in that role that he has, and that's his style of play. Thank you, Steve. He came from Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, Steve.
So I'm glad that he's made some change around there. The Big Ten is better. The state of Michigan is better when you got State and Michigan State good in football, good in basketball, good in baseball, good in soccer, good in lacrosse. Because at that point, the rivalry is going to keep going. Once again, it's going to be another. I see them splitting. They split like the last 3-4 years anyway. State's playing well. You got Jason Richardson Jr. over there shooting the three, going to the hole. He got a little bit of hops like his daddy, but he's more of an all-around player. So I'm glad to see them doing well. They're on the collision course. That's where they at right now. They're on the collision course. And, of course, you still got Wisconsin playing well in the Big Ten. And so it's going to go down to the last day, I think. And of course, the Big Ten tournament is going to say a lot too. They're going to get another 6 or 7 teams in the Big Ten in the NCAA tournament again. So we looking at something good.
We know who fell off though.
Who's that?
Matt Painter and Purdue.
Well, when your big fella go in the top 5, and when that was your whole offense and 3/4 of your defense.
That's crazy though, man. Like there ain't nobody saying nothing about Purdue, and they Big Ten champions 2 years in a row, right?
Yeah. Well, honestly, if I'm a fan, if I'm the AD and I'm the fan base over there, I'm not complaining. Thank you for what you did because everything works in cycles. Thank you for getting us where you were. Thank you for Player of the Year. Was it 2 years in a row? Thank you for winning the Big Ten. Thank you for going to the championship game. You didn't bring home the hardware, but you took us there.
Right.
Especially in this NIL era. Go ahead. We appreciate you. We gonna. Of course, he got a new contract out of it, and he's gonna do his best to rebuild. What's going on in UConn? UConn over there. Let's see. I got the stats right here. Where UConn at? UConn not even in the top 25. So hey, every team gonna go through that cycle, and that's what they are. I'm looking at the top 25 right now. I don't even see UConn. I'm sorry, UConn number 9. I'm sorry, UConn number 9 in AP, number 10 in the coaches poll. But they've had some tough sledding this year. Right now they are. Let's see here, number 9. They 12-3, and they lost a couple games back to back. Went out to Hawaii and had some poke and some poi, and got jumped on a couple times. Yeah. So that's you're gonna go through that. So going back to the Big East for UConn is gonna be a good thing because they're the top dog out there. But that I don't see how that's gonna fare well for them long term. Because everything turns around. No matter where you at, it's a cycle. All right, we're gonna jump into hockey and MLB. We got the Red Wings have won 6 in a row, like we talked about earlier. They are 18-4. Let's see. Since the last show, they are 3-1. Since the last show, they had 36 points. They won 6 in a row, 3 in a row since the last time we've had a show, and they are still in 6th place behind the Leafs in the division, 11th place in the conference. They're playing well, but you in the best division and the best conference in hockey. Fun fact: Red Wings have not made the playoffs since they went from they changed conferences.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. Yeah. They are literally in the toughest conference and toughest division in hockey. And when you have that happen, what you gonna do? You gotta play up to the level of competition. And even though they are playing better, it's gonna be a lot tougher for them to get to where they need to be because of that.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at them. You just gotta love them. Just gotta love them and pray that they get to where they're supposed to be. And in Tigers news, the Tigers signed Tariq Skubal, the man with the ambiguously ethnic name, to a 1-year, $10.15 million deal in the avoid arbitration. Tigers not signing nobody to no long-term deal. They're gonna do this on a year-by-year basis. And hey,
that one man messed up the whole organization.
what's his name? The guy who they pay all that money to, $225, $300, $400 million to.
Hey, man, that man tore up the whole organization. That's crazy. That one man, Javi Baez, that one man tore up the whole organization. But you see what's funny? Utilizing Tarek Stoopid for 1 year, right? You could have went out and signed Justin Verlander for the same thing, and he went to the Giants.
Yep.
If you were gonna do 1 year deals, bring the band back together.
But I'm signing the Scooby because Verlander stay hurt. Him and the other guy who left. Both of them been hurt. They've been out more than they've been on the field over the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
They took a lot of wear and tear. Yeah.
Yep. And we're gonna jump into women's sports really quickly. Miss Malaysia Fulwiley been killing them out there. She averaging 10.9 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2 assists a game, shooting 43.1% from the field. As a sophomore, she making the highlights every week. Did you see when she went coast to coast and took the bump and just threw it over her head like it wasn't no big deal? The coach on the sideline like, woo. Coach is on the sideline like, I should do him like that. You can love that. I love that girl. I should do him just like that. I think that's a good fit for her being in South Carolina. A coach that can say, hey, I know what you're doing, I know what you ain't doing, and we're gonna get you to the next level and we're gonna pump you up. In the top 25, we got UCLA, South Carolina, Notre Dame, USC, Texas, LSU, UConn, Maryland, Ohio State, Oklahoma, TCU, Kansas State, Georgia Tech, Duke, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Alabama, North Carolina, Michigan State, NC State, Utah, Iowa, California, and Michigan. And the AB top 25 for the ladies. And as always, the ladies are the shine is there. The shine is there because you can literally go amongst every one of those teams and name somebody on that team who's holding those teams up and that you want to see, that you want to pay money to go see. So it's not so much on the guys' side. The guys right now looking like the NFL. What do I mean by that? The NFL. They sell you on the jersey. They of course they know who you are up under the hood, but they want you to look at the team, the Lions. Your name may be on the back of the jersey, but they put a helmet on you for real, for a reason. They don't want you. They ain't worried about your face. They worried about the name on the team. That's what men's college basketball is kind of like right now. All right. We move it down the line. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go ahead and jump in. You ready, Mark? We're gonna go ahead and jump into Stoopid Sports News. We're gonna take a quick pause for the cause. All right. In Stoopid Sports News, we got Zion Williamson suspended 1 game for being late for the team plane. They say this is not an isolated incident. He's been, coming in late and all kind of craziness. I don't get it. I don't understand why he would do something like that. I said when they gave him his money, I hope that he would turn the corner. He has lost the weight. He's still being injured a lot. He's been injured a lot moving forward. I'm hoping he can go ahead and get it together and just be serious about it. When he's on the court, he's doing his thing. But everything around him is still not where it should be. Because why? What's the first thing you think about? You think about his weight problem. You think about the problem with them girls and them women's. I understand if you want to pay them women's, but try to keep your game tight where you're not on Good Morning America with it. Not on Good Morning America. Last night I saw something they call it late night. The Jason Kelsey Show. Are you aware of this craziness?
Man, I went to sleep. Man.
I tried to watch it, and I can tell you Joe Buck was on there last night. I like Joe Buck so much more now. I was never a fan of Joe Buck, but after seeing him on the show last night, I like that because he was cussing, he was regular. Him and his wife was talking junk. I said, how can you not like this guy? It's something I know I don't know him like that. I apologize, Joe Buck. You all right with me right now. We all right. All right. I built some time in right here. We got a nice little surprise for Felix. I sent him a couple gifts. Go ahead and break those open, sir. And
man, these gifts, man. Let's better not jump out and bite me, man.
Let's see what you got.
I'm telling that.
Let's see what you got.
I gotta see what it is, man. Let me see what this is. What is this, man? A whoopee cushion? What is this, man? This would be a legend since, that's what's up. A legend since 1975. That's what's up. Okay, you got that one right. Let me see what this other one is. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. This would be, what is this, a blow-up doll or something?
I did want to send him I had another gift for him. I sent him a text. But what I really wanted to send him, I couldn't afford to do that. I wanted to have him a little show for a little personal show, but I couldn't afford to do that. So
what is this, man? It's a thing of Viagra or something. Open up another box. What is this, man? Do not open unless final customer. Felix the cat down. Oh my God. Felix the cat down.
That's right.
Man.
Felix the cat.
No,
I got a couple of gentlemen here that want to say hello to you.
Yeah, I see. That's
Hey man, what I missed? What kind of crazy stuff did Felix say that I missed?
Happy birthday, young man.
What's going on, Mr. Harris? That's my friend right there, Mr. We good till Michigan play Michigan State. I mean, Michigan play Michigan State and Michigan play Ohio State. But hey, I got a question for you though. We about to win the national.
Hey, we're still reigning national champions until
what I'm saying.
Tell him, Steve. Tell him, Steve. He a year too late.
But you know what's funny? What's funny is y'all cheated for your national. We didn't.
Oh, really? Oh, come on now. Ohio State had the biggest payroll in the business before it was legal. So what you talking about?
You cheated.
Everybody cheated.
You ain't trying.
Hey,
There you go. Tell him.
You say it's not cheating unless you're trying. So that proves my point. 8-5 this year. You were trying.
Yeah, did we not try to that last game there? 13-10. 13-10. That's all I got to say.
And we about to be the national champions. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Just like Miss America, we will hit you the crown.
But you know what? Here you go. That guy don't even. Who jersey is that? That's Alex Orgy.
Tom Brady.
Oh, see, I can't say
touchdown, Timothy Brady, buddy.
I can't say
Tell him.
Tom Brady. I thought that was Orgy's number.
Man, hey, well, good. Hey, he gone. We ain't worried about him. He gone.
Yeah. Can he come back though?
I hope not.
I'm standing right there.
Hey, what for? Hey, Felix, for your birthday, you could take snaps like Orgy.
hey, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised he show up in Columbus.
Okay, that'll be great. Hey, like I said, they got a bigger payroll than we do. That's all I'm saying.
Man, look, just give us our props. We about to be national champs.
You know what? I am so confused and just disappointed. I hate both teams, so I don't know what to do.
It's a good thing it was a 12-game playoff, because when they won 12 games, they wouldn't be there.
Oh my God! Here we go. Give us our look. We lost to Michigan. We lost to Oregon. We turned around and kicked the crap out of Oregon. If we had to play y'all again, we would do the same thing to y'all. I just got off the phone with Ryan Day. He told me everything gonna be all right.
You tell him he's gonna be all right next year at somebody else's school because he ain't gonna win.
They're gonna beat Notre Dame. They're gonna beat Notre Dame.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I have to agree with you. And that's only because it's your birthday.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. For real. If he loses to Notre Dame, he's fired. I'm telling you right now, he's fired. Because the people in Columbus, they tired. They tired. If he doesn't, if he lose like 21-20 or 23-20, they might take a little bit of consideration. If he go down there and drop a goose egg, he's fired. They're gonna be like, just stay down there. Don't even come back.
All he gotta do is turn them boys loose. That's all he gotta do.
Yeah, but the thing with that is, Notre Dame they not a pushover, man. They not the old Notre Dame.
I understand that. But how many pros are on Ohio State team as opposed to Notre Dame team? That's what I'm talking about.
Notre Dame gonna always put a good tight end, offensive line, every blue moon, a cornerback or whatever. But other than that, no, I'm just saying, Marcus Freeman. But the thing I really don't want Notre Dame to win, because if Notre Dame beat Ohio State, he gonna leave. Marcus Freeman gonna leave, man. And
where he going?
That happen. He gonna leave.
Where he going?
He gonna go to the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lord, no, he ain't going to the Bears. Come on, man.
I told you.
See, those are the things that I missed today. You saying some crazy crap like that. He ain't going to no Bears.
I'll be right with the crazy crap. Remember, I went 10-0 in the picks. I went 10-0 in them picks.
All right,
I gotta know
okay.
something.
I gotta rate this.
You are right, my books, Felix, until you start talking.
I love this.
I'm
This
just
is great.
saying,
This is great TV.
I don't want him to win.
I got some more guests for you, Marcus. Gentlemen, I'm gonna drop y'all off for just a minute. I'm gonna bring y'all back when we do predictions. I got somebody else I want to say hello. But I'm gonna bring y'all right back when we do predictions. Hold on.
Oh boy, Ozzie and Harriet. Ozzie and Harriet. Oh, God. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. Say hello to your nephew. Here you go, right there. Hey, he come with his own bait too. He come with his own bait. Why? Thank you. Absolutely. Is this on? Here he is, right here. Is this on? He's right here. Man, it was snowing out there, man. Hey, send all your complaints. Send all your complaints to Love and Stuff Marcus Ho. I didn't say it, America. He did. I didn't say it. Huh? All right, thank you. I love y'all too.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you. We're gonna go jump right into predictions. Thank you very much.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right. I made spot on in the prediction area for all of us. I got Felix, myself, Greg, then Steve. We're gonna do it's all NFL edition this week. We got the Chargers and the Texans.
Hey, hold on. Time out. Before you start, what is the score of them predictions?
Oh, 109-65, 106-67.
And who got the 109?
You do.
Okay,
I picked the one game.
Yeah, that's all. See,
I picked the one game.
Lord have mercy.
He gonna tell me the picks this week.
All right.
I went 10-0, man. I must know something. Just trust me. I know something.
No, I picked up one game.
Just don't go 0-5 this week. That's what you do.
I'm about to go.
He almost knows as much about sports as I do.
I'm trying to what? Oh, okay. He said I'm about to go undefeated again this week.
All right, we got 6 games. We're gonna start with the Chargers and the Texans. Who you got?
Give me the Texans. 21-17.
All right, I actually got the Chargers.
That's why you won't never make captain.
And here's why. I got a tough defense. I got a ball control offense, and I like the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. I'm gonna go 17-14. Greg, what say you?
I'm going to go with Chargers. Jim Harbaugh, baby.
Man, what
score you got?
I want to say 24-20 Chargers.
Man, what is
All
this?
right.
Michigan. Man, you got 2 Michigan.
What you got?
Oh, well, come on. Okay, that's right. Come on, Michigan.
I got Chargers.
Okay, that's right.
21-17.
He said he got the who?
Chargers.
Harbaugh.
Of course. Huh?
Thank you so much.
All right, we got the Steelers and the Ravens.
Man, see, I don't know, man. Okay, let me go to my man. Give me the Ravens. Give me Lamar. 23-20.
All right, I've been pondering this one back and forth literally all week since I've seen this one. I'm gonna actually go with the Ravens. Ravens have not played well in the playoffs. The Steelers haven't played well in the last 4 games. They lost their last 4. It's on the road. It's in Baltimore. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I'm gonna go 13-12. What you got for me, Greg? What you got?
Exactly.
I'm 13-12. Come on, man. Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to go with the Steelers. No, take that back. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm sorry. I want Tomlin to do well, but I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going to let Ravens 30, Steelers 17.
See that's about right. Yeah.
What you got, Steven?
I got Mike Tomlin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Mike Tomlin, and it's gonna be a low-scoring game. It's gonna be 14-10.
All right.
Yeah, that sound good too.
All right. We got the snowmobile game. Broncos and the Bills in Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo. Give me the Bills 31. Let me see. 31-13.
I'm gonna go with the Bills because the Bills are at home, but it's gonna be really, really close. Broncos gonna make a run at it. The Bills gonna win it late. I'm going 28-25.
See, man, them scores. Man, math is a tough stuff.
What you got, Greg?
I'm going to go with the Bills 34-13.
34-13. Man, see.
Yeah, man, they're gonna bottle up Bo Nix, man.
All right,
Yeah.
Steve.
I got the Bills 28-14.
Okay.
All right.
So y'all in agreements there. Okay.
Packers,
For one.
Eagles.
Packers. Oh, give me the Eagles. Give me Saquon them. Let me see. 27-14.
All right. I myself, I like the Eagles because they're at home. Packers. They both play. They're both outdoor teams, both cold weather teams. So that says it's gonna be pretty close. I like the Eagles because the Eagles fans gonna start throwing snowballs. 27-21. 27-21 Eagles. What you got, Greg?
I'm going to go with the Eagles, and I'm going to go with the score of 24-3.
Dang.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Wow.
What you got, Steve?
I got the Eagles 28-10.
2018. Okay.
All right. We got the Commanders and the Buccaneers.
See this one right here. Ooh. That's at Tampa Bay?
In Tampa Bay.
Yeah, man, Baker be choking, man. But you know what? Give me Jay. Give me the Commanders.
Good.
Give me the Commanders. 27-21.
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Why? Baker got a little bit more experience. A little bit more experience. That's why I'm going with the Buccaneers. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers, 28-17. What you got, Greg?
I got the Bucks, 38-34.
What you got, Steven?
I got the Bucks, 28-24.
Hey, I'm the only one with the Commanders. Okay, that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the game that sets me apart from y'all. I got you.
Baker Mayfield going to pull it out at the end.
Thank you. It's too much Mike Evans.
Yep.
Well, what is McLaurin then?
I didn't say he wasn't going to score.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, Monday Night Football. Vikings and the Rams in Arizona.
You know what? I'm gonna go with old Stafford. I'm gonna go with Stafford. Give me the Rams 23-17.
All right. It's a neutral site game. I would have said Rams definitely at home, but I'm actually leaning towards the Vikings, believe it or not. But I know better than that. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Yeah.
This gonna be another close one as well. I like my 28-25. One of them gonna hit 28-25.
28-20. Where'd
you get that score from, dude?
I don't know, man. I've been asking myself this for 7 years. I'm waiting for him to say 2-3.
There you go.
2-3. And we've been close a couple times with it. We can get a 2-3. We might get 2-3 in Buffalo. This is gonna be so cold out there.
Yeah, you're not blind.
What you got, Greg?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings, and I'm gonna go 31-24.
All right.
Again, Justin Jefferson gonna score a touchdown. Addison gonna score a touchdown.
Okay. All right. Steven, last but not least, for the prediction,
Yep,
what you got?
I'm going with the Rams because Sean McVay just got the roadmap from Aaron Glenn on how to beat the Rams. And all you gotta do is
he did say that. He did say that.
So I'm gonna go 24-21.
All right.
All right. Well, that does it. That's it right there. Thank you, gentlemen. This has been a great happy birthday, Felix.
All right.
Don't forget, we'll be back next week on January 18th at same bat time, same bat channel, 8:30 Love and Stuff, back with Marcus Holmes, Dr. V. She's been be encouraged. She comes on Tuesdays in the afternoon, so make sure you check her out. We will be back. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you. We really do appreciate it, and we shall see you all. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Steve. We really appreciate it. This is great.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, old man.
Y'all have a great day.
And tell your brother ain't nothing wrong with snow bunnies.
That will definitely be the last winner.